With the name of Allah, the merciful and beneficent. Today, our topic of discussion will be macroevolution, as I was discussing earlier about macroevolutions. You know about macroevolutions, example of macroevolutions, and causes of macroevolutions. Now, I will discuss with you about what is a macroevolutions. Macroevolution is also an evolutionary change happening at the above the level of the species, and it also occurs between the species. Microevolutions results into the formations of a new species. As you know about that, in microevolutions results net results जो formation उसमें हो रही थी, वहाँ पे हो रही थी सब स्पीशीज की फॉर्मेशन, बट हियर एम फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द न्यू स्पीशीज, और वहाँ पे जो था वो अब बिलो द लेवल ऑफ द स्पीशीज हो रही थी, जो माइक्रो एवोल्यूशन थी. Here macro evolutions is occurring above the level of the species. You can see the clear difference between the macro evolutions and the micro evolutions. Next is that of the examples of the macro evolution is that of the evolution of the birds from the dinosaurs and the evolution of the tetrapods from the finches. Next, next here are the patterns of the microevolutions. Here we discuss about some patterns of the 6 patterns of the microevolutions. First is that of the mass extensions. Second is that of the adoptive predations. Third is that of the convergent evolutions. Fourth is that of the co-evolutions. Fifth is that of the punctuated equilibrium. Sixth is that of the developmental genes change. The last thing is that the most important and fundamental जो patterns हैं all of these 6 microevolutions is that of here is a convergent evolutions and adaptive radiations, which are the most important fundamental patterns of the microevolutions. Here two are the more important fundamental patterns of the macroevolutions is that of the adaptive radiations and the convergent evolutions. Next we will discuss about that what is a mega evolutions. Mega means on the large scales. You can see here the clear differences between the micro, macro and mega evolution. Mega evolutions is also a large scale evolutionary changes occurring at the level of the class and the phyla or the divisions. Here, mega evolution is rare, occurs only a few times of the species on the entire history of life. Mega evolutions results in the formation of the new biological organization systems and new classes. Here you can see the clear difference in all 3 types. In microevolutions, net results are the formation of subspecies, but in macroevolutions, results are the formation of new species. Here is the results are the formations of the new classes because it occurring at the level of a class, the divisions are the phyla. Next is the examples of the macroevolutions. Examples you can see here, the origin of the plants and the animals and the microorganisms is an examples of the macroevolutions. Prokaryotes जो होते हैं हमारे पास, eukaryote cells, these are the examples of the macroevolutions. Next, what is a mutation theory? Mutation theory, here you can see that the change in the genetic makeup of the organisms. What type of the change? Change in chromosomes, change in the DNA nucleotides. This is called the mutations. It plays an important role in evolutions, and the ultimate source जो होता है हमारे पास all type of the genetic variations is a mutations. Next, here is an important question: how does mutations causes evolutions? So the simple answer of this question is that mutations plays an important role in the evolutions, and the ultimate source of all genetic variations is the mutations. And the most important as the first step of the evolutions is the mutation is same because it creates a new DNA sequence for the particle genes, creating a new alleles. This is an simple answer of these questions. What are the three causes of the mutations? Here, mutations caused by the environmental factors is known as mutagens. Here, there are the three types. Three types of the mutations. First is that of the radiations, second is that of the chemicals, and third is that of the infectious agents. This is all about my topic.